She had a reputation from New York to Los Angeles. All it took, a little drink, a little cannabis. Learn how to be scandalous from bad parents. And fat woman held up to look real glamorous. No knowledge of self, self-respect, standards. Do anything.
Yo, and we're back. Hip hop advocates. Hitting with the jabs and then stick to your ribs. With the hip hop shit. 5 elements or 6 if, you know what I'm saying? If you're nasty. Word up. And we were still kicking it with 07.
What up, 07?
Yes,
brother.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard? Yo, I like that hat, man.
Yo, I like yours too. Where you got that at?
I got it from my man 07.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to just jump in the DM. Keep it respectable, professional.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, you I like that. DM, underscore OSVN underscore and underscore sin SINN sane 11368. And you can also go to undeniablemusic.com. You can get at us for everything.
You get the real heat at.
Yeah,
you had a good question you was asking earlier.
Yeah, because we were talking about performance, like just performances and the way that y'all rock the crowd, you engage the crowd and
the cadence.
Just that the stage presence, uncanny. You know, it's undeniable. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
Hence the name.
Hence the name. So basically, my question is, if you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Alright, so it's more than one place. It's more than one place. Right? I'm developing a certain place in particular, and very soon I'm gonna be sending out an invite so that people, no matter where you at in the world, you could be a part of it. All you gotta do is just hit me up and hit the Cash App or the Zelle or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want
like
exclusive tickets so that you can come and be a part of what we're doing. However, since you asked the question, my answer is super biased. It's super biased because Madison Square Garden is an important place.
Madison Square.
That's an important place in the world, regardless of what. No matter what you look at, whether it's music, whether it's art, whether it's film, whether that's been such a huge place iconically to shape thought and capture culture and moments in time. So I think I want to do something there.
Wow.
Honestly.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I mean, not to go back, that verses, right? That Jada verse from that infamous verses where the Locks, I mean, unfortunately slaughtered the diplomats.
You said Jada. It was the Locks. It was the Locks versus.
I was saying Jada because that
verse
freestyle that
Who
Jada
Shot Ya
did, that on that Who Shot Ya shit. Like a lot of people didn't know. Like we knew. Like real hip hop heads knew. That's an old ass fucking.
Yo, part of self, man. Listen, you said 12 artists earlier. Yo, Jadakiss is also
no, that was last week, bro.
Jada and Spectre, right?
That was last week, no. No, you can't add on. No add-ons.
Man, I kind of think of it, man.
Not a remainder. No. Carry the one. Nah.
That was the stage, man. But that was, to go back to that is like that was a stage. That he took advantage, and it's like because he didn't have to. Jada, we know who Jadakiss is. As real hip hop as we know who Jadakiss.
He's been saying his top 5 dead or alive.
Just at that stage, right? Yeah. We're talking about stages and where we want to rock out. You said Madison Square, and he did that. Jada did that.
He did it in a grand fashion, right? I remember tuning into I remember tuning in to watch that in particular because, like, peace to
You was gonna hear some real fucking hip
Beats
hop.
and Timbaland. Peace to Timbaland and Swiss Beats in that order. I don't know the guys from the Hole in the Wall, but those guys influenced.
They started. They started.
They sold it, right?
They sold it, and then they try to sue them.
Look, what they did in creating that, in particular with verses, was very important for the world and anybody that loves hip hop, especially during that particular time.
During the pandemic,
you know what I'm saying? That was very, very important, very big, and I'm grateful for that. That was very inspiring. So, you know, what Jada did in that moment, what the Locks did, because the Locks performed. She performed.
They outperformed.
The Ghost performed, Styles performed, and they extraordinary MCs. And Jada is a stellar MC. And saying that in the same breath, 50 Cent is also another one. Like, iconic and to stay lane. Yeah, I know. I gotta add it in because I'm super biased. And Queens are some of the best MCs ever. And that person in particular is somebody that is also.
Listen, 50's another one. 50,
listen,
50 we don't mention enough,
certain
man.
Things that is certain things, in the same way that I said that Nas dropped out of school, while there's certain things you got to look at within that. And I'm here. I am sharing this shit. This is my interview. It's about me, right?
Exactly.
But look, I'm just look for real. I'm a real person, and all these people deserve their flowers. You know what I'm saying? While they stay here on the planet, and for them to be able to hear it and be appreciated and recognized where they should be. You know what I'm saying? So that's something.
The audience got a question? Yeah.
Give me some of the people that inspire your stage presence, because we mentioned a lot about how, you know, you like to rock the crowd, and, you know, Chris, you talking about performances that he did when we were offline, so you can repeat it if you want to, just in case.
I don't know if y'all heard, but Chetty asked who inspired my stage performance.
Yeah.
These guys saw my stage performance, and it's different being a person doing it and the person seeing it, right?
And the reason why we asked that is because to what we were doing last time, I seen a lot of performances that you had. You and Sin rocked the crowd plenty and many times, and every time you guys held down that stage where people were singing your lyrics back at you, and as an MC, that's fucking ill. So continue.
It's peace. It is an incredible feeling, right? To be able to connect with.
Not many could do it.
To connect with the collective, like at one time, like that, you know what I'm saying? That consciousness, everybody to have that one consciousness, that oneness, to make everybody one, like that feeling is something that's extraordinary and is important, right? People that inspired me are all the people that came before me, in the same way that it is with all areas of life. All areas are the things that I love and that made me who I am. Is the people that came before me that made it, that made their mark in such a way that it will be recognized by me, right? There are certain people that I know are extraordinary performers and stand out. Like Busta Rhymes is somebody that I think like everybody,
the energy,
like it's something special there, right? I think that. I saw Dead Prez perform live, and SOBs, and they came out the basement and shit, and was mad cool and acting with people who were shaking hands before they hit the crowd. It was really dope. Pharaoh Monch,
Queens,
dope stage presence. I think Redman, impeccable stage presence, man.
Yeah.
Me and Sin were performing, or we scheduled to perform at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival years back, and Redman was headlining with a couple other folks, and we were there like at the piers and shit, and
That's important.
It's important to see it.
incredible
Important to be
shit,
there.
incredible shit, man. Like incredible things to be able to
Soak
see and study and be in the moment and see it lived out, because like there's somebody like walking on a crowd of people and being carried, like, you know what I'm saying, and word for word, and the way he did it, starting off paying homage to those that came before him. That's something that was always important to me too, because even when we were talking about earlier, without getting off track with people saying who's relevant and not, like, you know, like it's something like that, like we all come be here, and I told y'all before we was gonna start certain things we wasn't gonna talk about, we weren't gonna touch, because it's such a it's the right time for everything primarily, right? It's really where I'm coming from with it. It's a right time for everything, and I want to make sure that this is done right, especially because it's me, and what I've experienced. But like, it's people that have an issue, right?
And they need a tissue
with with a certain mindset and with certain trains of thoughts, right? And it's like, for example, right?
Choose wisely.
Yeah, you see it, right? You see me, right? I'm doing calculus here in my mind to make sure that I do this right?
You have to nowadays.
I want to make sure that the understanding is there, and it ain't, right? I don't want it to be offensive, because that'll stop people from seeing it. I need you to see what I'm saying, right? And so it's like, yo, you can have a beef with how people do things, but if the people that are doing things made it possible for you to even exist, like, you need to chill. You need to really sit back for a little bit, right?
Wow.
If you could not be in existence, if you would not be in existence because of what somebody else did before you was a thought, like, you need to be humble and play Kendrick Lamar a bunch of times.
Yeah. Sit your ass down, and you know.
And that applies on so many levels. Later on, we're gonna pin this and come back to it. You know what I'm saying? Because like even with this delicate climate with the Alphabet Society, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. Like, it's like the people that you got. Some of the people that are traditional. You wouldn't be here without, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be here without the traditional setting. So there's a lot of things that y'all might have to edit the fuck out of that too, because that's clear, even though it's abstract.
Yeah, I think that was a good one.
When do you think everything started shifting? I think after American Pie, everything started. Yeah, at the end when Stifler, he went into the sperm bank and Shorty stuck a finger up his ass and he came. I think people started like, experimenting more.
I don't know if I saw that.
That's wild.
I don't know if I saw
That's
that.
wild and out of left field.
You don't remember that?
Nah, I love that movie.
I don't know if I saw it and blacked it out. I don't know if I care to recall that. I don't know if I don't care if I don't care. Yeah. I
think that was a time in history.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold up. 07. Let's bring it back. We were right now. We were going on your stage presence, your cadence.
Say what?
And we were going on your stage presence, your cadence, how you rock the people, how you rock the mic, and how the people were able to spit back your lyrics. And for us, lyrics is very important. Your words, your lyrics. Your bars.
Damn, the bars.
Your bars, baby.
Not that other shit you was talking about a little while ago.
Stifler? Yeah, damn, that's what it shifted.
And right now, my man Erupt got sons cooking in the kitchen.
What?
And we hungry right now.
The shit we like to do, nowadays we've been kicking, griving and ribbing and sheniving
and sticking.
Hey yo,
stiffling it. Fucking
you know,
fix.
I like to go into your catalog, right? I like to go into the artist catalog and
Deep dive.
dive into the bars and see, you know,
Some
if
Willy
they
Wonka.
could, if they could
Scuba dive between them thighs.
pick up where these bars is from.
Oh,
So right now we're gonna get into
he's super
Bars
nervous.
with 07, you heard?
Ooh.
What bars is these tracks? What bars is these tracks from? And these are your bars. I picked out these bars from your songs,
I want to see
from
what
your
you
verses.
Oh.
You wrote them.
I want to see.
You
what
spoke them. You heard them. What song they from?
In all fairness, I be forgetting a lot of this.
That's where it gets fun. All right. So the first one goes. I gotta leave something real behind for my seeds. So regularly, I sacrifice my sleep and my needs.
Ooh, that's deep.
You can remember that track?
Deep.
That's all for What a Life.
Ooh, ding, 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 ding. All right. 101.
Yeah,
I only grab the real shit. You know, I like to grab the real shit that people could feel.
that spoke to you.
That spoke to me right there.
Could have
hard.
son.
Real heavy.
Yeah,
Because I understand, you know, if we want to get deep in that, in them bars, you know, that's real shit. You know, we all sacrifice a lot of shit. Just
I can relate too.
especially nowadays, you know, and the day and age that we live in. You know, there's a lot to give up. You got to give up a lot to get what you really want and to provide what you want for your kids. We do this shit for our kids at the end of the day.
I'm
Who else for?
curious
I don't
what
do
you
this
got
shit for
next.
nobody else. You know what I mean?
It's
Alright.
true. His word is bond.
Let's get to the next one.
Oh.
And this ain't alright. This one really stuck to me.
Shit.
Give you the universe in a verse. If it wasn't for the rhymes, the streets is where we would have met each other first.
Ooh. You think he got this?
that's all for Give You the Universe, GUT.
And that was the hook of the track.
Yeah.
And the reason why, usually I go with verses, but when I heard that track, like, yo, and I had some other shit on that same track.
Shout out to Jay Holly.
Jay Holly, yo. Jay Holly is
feature.
Jay Holly's a dope dude, right? He's from Jamaica.
Yeah, he's from Southside Jamaica, Queens. He's a really
Sad.
dope MC. Shout out to him. His
We gonna
partner,
tap in.
Prime, and they
He got
they
some
help
shit,
Cam
man.
Vito and them.
We're gonna tap in. We should have him on the show,
shout out-
man.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna plug y'all in with a couple of folks, man. Shout out to all the really dope artists that I really rock with.
No doubt.
Shout out to Skanks Bangkok fam. Shout out to Rod the Blizz.
Oh yeah,
Rod the Bliss,
Rod the
right?
Bliss.
Shout out to
Blizzy.
Napoleon the Legend. Shout out to Sunya.
Yo, Napoleon Legend is ill.
Yeah, very.
Yo,
very
I'm gonna give you some shit, and this won't even count, and it's off that same track because it's some shit.
It's a bonus?
that stands out.
It's a bonus?
This is a bonus. It won't even go over that because Jay Holly's an ill MC. Like I've listened to a lot of his shit. When I saw that you had him on the feature, I was like, oh shit.
Peace to everybody that's contributed to this journey and
Yeah.
and added on to anything I created. Everybody that's been a part of helping me bring about ideas that's in my mind and make it real.
I'm gonna highlight something from that same track.
What you got?
And you ain't even gotta do it because we giving it up easy right here. Where you said I grew up in Corona, one block from the Boulevard, 99 and 34th. Every 9th, July the 4th, in the wilderness, concrete jungle, off the north. That's that bully of niggas don't know.
Yeah, Northern used to be wild.
Lost
yo.
hunted by the NY police force. You heard? That's how we grew up in that fucking in that jungle.
Oh, you was going through
Known
the
as
lyrics.
Corona.
You was going through the
know?
lyrics for real.
Nah.
Got to.
When I heard them rhymes, I felt it. Especially, you talking about Corona. You described it loud and clear for the ones that's around.
You described it?
The ones that lived it.
I don't know. You said a word that I don't think that's a word.
Describe the one.
Descripted
it.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I understood what you said.
I'm with
Yo,
you.
but
I'm
check
with
it.
you.
The next one.
Oof. The third one?
The
Peace.
third one.
That's off.
Ooh,
That's
this
off
is the
of What a
final?
Life?
No, this is the second one.
No.
This is actually the second one. No, this is the third one.
That's off of What a Life.
That was off of the same
What a
track.
Life.
The what I gave you before was the hook. That shit was real. That's why I had to give it, because I'm like, that hook was just too real to
Peace.
not feel. Yeah. We
That
gotta
is the
give it
finale, yo.
Oh, yeah, your universe. Yeah, yeah.
All right, but
The third.
the third is the verb. You heard?
Bird is the word.
Cha-cha.
Chris, you got editing to do tonight.
Let's go with
I ain't
it.
sleeping, damn it.
Experience that few will never know.
Yo, my bad, nigga Chetty.
Yeah, I love y'all, yo. What is spot? I love y'all, yo.
Check it. Don't lose yourself. It's a part of the game, man.
It's all a game, damn it.
Experience that few will never know. Hanging out consignment, planting seeds to see them grow. Recruiting to make the movement even more powerful. What track is that from?
Oh, I think he's stumped,
Ooh,
y'all.
yo, you think he got it fixed?
I don't think so. I think he's
Yo,
stumped,
I don't think he got
y'all.
it.
Might have been some earlier work. Might have been. He might have had that amnesia joint.
Amnesia.
Oh, I think you might be onto something. I think you had
Yo, you 2 for 2 right now, my brother. So, you know, you're doing good.
That's what I gotta do. I'm gonna start fucking niggas up. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You can ask him.
Really look deep. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yo, you could ask him to
You want me to do it
re-say
again? I'll do it again. One more time. I'll do it again.
Yo,
I do it more with your flow.
Amnesia, that's funny.
that's amnesia haze right there, yo.
I could do it more.
Yo.
You know,
Yo,
more
I
with the flow.
think that's off of the 5-finger discount. That's off of a 5-finger discount project
All
right there.
What track
Okay.
though?
He's getting closer.
Ooh, -2 right there.
Is it called The Truth Is?
Oh!
That's the X on the screen.
You visualize it?
You want to spit it one more time?
One more time.
Experience that few will ever know. Handing out consignment, planting seeds to see them grow. Recruiting to make the movement even more powerful.
I think you got him,
Oh, he's good.
I think I got a good one.
Yeah, you got him.
Because that's one that's standing. Cause I know what you talking that. I know what you talking right there.
You got me.
Wow. Where's it from?
That's from What's Real.
Ooh.
That was on an Undeniable track featuring Easy Jesus.
Yeah.
It's coming back to you?
It's coming back.
Yeah. That's one of the joints I kind of like blocked out.
Woo.
Blocked out for some other
But you know what? That the reason why them rhymes stood out right there is, I know what you're trying to say, right? You try to, you got to give to get. Even in any kind of game, any aspect of the game. And I'm just talking about the hustle. This whole shit is a hustle. Everything we do every day is a hustle.
Life's a hustle.
And that's why that stood out to me. Them rhymes right there. Them lines right there. You giving out consignment.
Wow.
Yo, listen,
we do that.
Yo, you know what? Like, all of this is just that though, right? Because in recording these things, editing them, publishing them and putting them out in the world, you don't know if 5 people are gonna watch it and appreciate it, if 50, 500, 50,000 or more, right? So you planting the seed, and you watching over the course of time. Where you doing this, cultivating this is what it's gonna bring about. And I think that you guys are from where you are now, right? You're able to see where you started at. From where you started at to where you are now, you've been able to see a certain kind of growth and development.
Yes.
And that within itself, to be able to see that and be able to gauge and measure your own self in that kind of way is something that is rewarding in a way that's hard to even put into words. And when you think about just that though, right? Like this whole thing about this living that we doing is just that too.
Yeah. Yeah, you give out. You got to give out without expecting.
Well, I mean, what I mean,
but I know what you meant in the rhymes. Don't get me wrong.
Let him explain.
I'm gonna let that sit.
But
let it simmer.
Let it sit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you one more. Last one. Icing on the cake. Fly sharp builder. No. Here's a better one.
Read it right.
To the uninitiated, every move is an enigma. What you want to do is get real familiar with my familiar. Write it down, take a picture. Remember the date. You're hearing 11368. Heavyweights.
Bars, baby.
Damn, we got him again.
Nah. Listen, I know what joint that is. That's a joint with me, Synergy and Gab Gotcha.
Okay. First impressions, baby.
First impressions.
Got it.
Yo, you scared the answer.
Nah, he said Gab. I was like,
shout out to Gab Gotcha. Shout out to Scarborough.
He didn't even know the name.
Shout out to Scarborough.
He just had a newborn, right? He just had a baby.
Yeah, yo, shout out to him. Hold on, they wouldn't be right if I didn't do this. Get him, and this is important, right?
What we here for?
Because these are people that really helped to shape this. What you're seeing now helped to get me here, right? Scarborough was one of them because his place, him and Gab, they mom, like they had a space that was real safe for us to be there and record. It was real piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm forever grateful for them. I want them to know that. There's a brother by the name of Reno, you know what I'm saying, who was one of the first brothers to put the battery and me and Sins back with production and gave us a spark so that we
putting it together.
Yo, word is bond. Hold on, this is important though, right? Because these are people that they need their flowers, they deserve it.
That's what we here.
You know what I'm saying? Baby. So Reno is one of them. Me and Sim became on the now because we started writing to a couple of tracks that he produced. Much love and respect, gratitude, appreciation to Creature, because Creature's another dude, yo. Like if it wasn't for him, a lot of people wouldn't even have a platform and a way to really get on and do things. He contributed in so many ways. So thank you to him. Fred Ones. Another incredible brother, you know what I'm saying, that is a magnet that just pulls everybody together to do these things. Sunya Allah, you know what I mean, who has been a dedicated teacher at the law school for decades and an incredible hip-hop historian, writer, editor, contributor, incredible person that y'all gonna have to know.
Is that the school in Harlem?
Yeah, that's on the law and Justice 5% of Square in between 126th and 127th Street in Harlem, right? Piece of the 5%, Nation of Gods and Earths. Before anything, hip hop was at its greatest when the influence and knowledge itself was more at the root of it.
That's why
so peace to everybody that contributed to adding on in such a way to raise the mindset of people,
elevate the mind,
to help to create this supreme form of expression that has given people that ain't had no voice a voice, and has been able to unify people all over the planet in a world that government, religion, and all kind of other things have not been able to do. Hip hop is an incredible thing.
Hip hop is a religion.
It has to be recognized in that kind of way.
Hell yeah.
Word, peace.
Hip hop is a religion.
You got a twinkle in your eye.
Hip hop ain't a religion; it's a way of life.
It's a way of life.
It's a way of moving.
You got one more in the chamber?
No, we good. No, we good. My man.
You dope for that. You dope for that.
No,
you got me with a couple. You got me with a couple.
I hope when I do that, I hope to find one that is gonna fuck him up.
At least one. And we got that one.
And I'm glad I got at least.
You got a scuba dive.
I think I had 2 out of there.
Doing research on you and Undeniable as a group and you as a solo artist. I had to dig in, right? We all dug in, pause. You know what I'm saying? Searching, but yo, I got some shit right here.
Joe, you whipping something out your back pocket?
Got one more.
Yo, I went to the CDs.
Wow.
I had to. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go old school.
Wow.
Yo,
what's a CD?
Yo,
we gotta get that on the screen, man.
Wow.
We gotta get that on the screen.
Yo, I had to open my CD book.
I edited that in. Yeah.
I had to dust my CD book. And yo, I wanna
collector's items.
Yo, tell the people the process and what were you at in your life when you
you had them in your
started
back
this?
pocket. They're all wrinkled and shit now.
He kept it in his pocket so he made sure he didn't forget it.
Exactly.
I don't know where we had these. I don't know where we had these printed up.
You keep it in your wallet.
But for them to be in this kind of condition, and for it to look like this after I want to say
15 years,
8
probably.
years at least.
8 years?
I have them in plastic sleeves, baby, like with my basketball cards.
That's more than 5 years. 8 years. That's more than 8 years.
Nah, this is like this has got to be, I want to say 2015, 16 maybe.
And that's part 1. That's the first one.
Oh, maybe earlier.
Yeah.
No. Actually, no. I'm right. Because this series, what we did with this is, every 5 weeks we would release a new series. Every 5 weeks we had a new CD. That's what we did with this.
So that's what that came about.
Yeah.
All right.
Available on Undeniable Music.
That's volume 1, 5-finger discount.
Yeah, that was dope. That was the very first 5-finger discount. Available exclusively at undeniablemusic.com for purchase.
The 5, y'all did 5 volumes of them with 5 tracks each.
We did.
And them shit's nonstop, like consistently ill.
Yeah,
track to track.
Hard body.
Hard shit.
Appreciate
hard body
you.
karate.
Appreciate you.
But I found another one. I found
what you got there?
In the attic.
Dust it off.
Dusting it off. Yo. This one was a hard project.
Yeah, that shit was
This one was really hard.
Wow. This right here is our first album. Oh man, this is dope. There's me and Sam, Black Market Artists. A couple of my favorite joints on it. There's a song on there called Black Widow that's kind of like in the same vein as Tout Noir. You know what I mean? Which is available right now on all streaming platforms, by the way. Just had to put that in there.
Plug it in.
Right. So on this here, my daughter's on this project. Sipping Slow's on this project too.
Slow.
Yeah, this is our first. This is our first project.
Right?
Yeah, this is our first project. It's on an album. Special moment in time.
Wow.
And again, Tout Noir is available right now on all streaming platforms. So make sure you go out and check that out. It's OSVN for everybody out there listening and watching.
Speaking of Tout Noir,
knock.
Tout Noir.
Yeah.
Bars.
Tout Noir.
Performances. Damn.
Yeah.
I think it's time the people are eager, man.
I just got an email from corporate.
We gotta go.
We gotta take a quick break.
Let's
take paying the bills, damn it.
Word up.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Take a little fart break.
COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19? Then act fast with authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcv19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Dancing crew, trip for two. Nailed the final interview. Game with Doug. Brand new mug. Come here, kid. Give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. Boosters designed for COVID-19 variants are now available. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster appointment as soon as you're eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Yo, and we're back.
Yeah.
Ready.
All day.
We fiending. We want to see. We've been talking about stage presence, performances.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Traveling, going to the Mecca and performing. But right now, this is the Mecca.
Yeah.
Underground hip hop. We're gonna get '07. Show and prove. '07 style.
Yeah. 07, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
We
Undeniable. Me and my aces come from places that made our hearts harden. Found faces full of hatred, void of melanin, carbon. Hit with cases, no bases, no mercy, no pardon. Adversity made us resilient, aware, sharpened. Currently examine existence without margins. Chilling like Thanos inside my garden. Sparking, quiet in the tempest inside. Conspiring, let them think we let the shit slide.
It's a fast line for people hunt you all the time.
Striking like lightning,
Never know
and
who's gonna be
slide.
after you next.
It's just the mindset, corona bread, thoroughbred.
Strap up for the ride, keep your eyes wide.
Oh. She had a reputation from New York to Los Angeles. All it took, a little drink, a little cannabis. Learn how to be scandalous from bad parenting. Fat woman held up to look real glamorous. No knowledge of self, self-respect, standards. Do anything for the bag and the cameras. But yo, how low could you go though? Hopping from pole to pole, no pogo. Careful when you deal with her, no Cuomo. Feeling real fancy, shopping out in Soho. Right above a Coco. Tattoo of that Playboy bunny logo. Don't ask me how I know though. Consenting adults, keep it on the low. She said he's just a friend, that's the homie, that's the bro. Yeah, heard that one before. Her body count too high to even keep score. Playing a wicked game. Kids in the mix from turning tricks. Don't even know their daddy's names. Footage of your tryst surface. Now they all ashamed, sucking dicks, running trains. How you gonna explain? Cause now it's real.
I didn't really think I was doing anything bad at the time.
Is that what you're at?
Yo, now it's that old 7
Now
Sean
I'm looking
Proof
back.
style. Yo, blazing. Yo, with the new single out now. Yo, check it out. Go stream that joint. Go download it. You know what I'm saying?
Undeniable music.
Go to undeniablemusic.com and download it. Don't stream it, download it. Buy
You
that
got
shit.
internet, use it.
You know what I mean?
And
Burn the CD. Fuck it.
Yeah, make sure you do go to the site and purchase it, but you can stream it as much as you want to, play it as much as you want to.
What else?
New
So
song's
as
called-
far
the
as the
new
site
single-
goes,
New single's Tout Noir.
Tout Noir.
New single's Tout Noir.
Tout Noir?
Yeah, and it's available on all streaming platforms where you can purchase it at
That means black hole, right?
It does mean black hole.
Oh,
and
shit.
so the whole
You did
concept,
research.
the whole song, the whole concept of the song is describing
Paul
certain
Haitian,
lifestyles.
baby.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the say that's in Haiti again.
Yes.
Haiti's going through some things right now. If you don't know what's going on, excuse me, out in Haiti right now. Do what you can do to get informed and contribute to changing the situation out there for the better. So Tout Noir essentially again means black hole, and which is a story pretty much about a certain kind of woman that pulls everything in her and destroys it.
Wow, that's deep right there.
So that's available right now, and it's just a look, just a perspective, and just a story. It's a standalone.
but it's something that is relatable.
It's real. It's
Yeah,
real.
it's a
real
relatable
shit.
Everything
story.
is real life. It's real. It's real.
It's
music
real
for
shit
real
that-
people.
that
Everything
Yes,
I'm doing is real
too.
music for real people.
We all met women like that.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah. And everything is inspired by real life events. The album, Voila, is on the way.
Voila.
So stay tuned.
Voila.
Voila.
Yeah.
Voila.
Facts.
Yeah.
I have two things to say. Fix, you look like you got something in those book of rhymes you got there.
Now I had a question. Since he did that, you know, show and prove. He was show and proving, and you know, your style is very distinct, right? It's, like Del, I said earlier, your voice is very distinct. You could hear your voice, like, yo, that's 07 right there. Is you see yourself changing your style anytime soon, or you ain't never gonna tap into that new shit?
You talking about like trap and like shit like that, like
the trap crap, the real.
There's some trap joints
you might find
that I fuck with. Personally, myself, I look at it like there's only two kinds of music on the planet.
Good and bad.
There's music that I'm gonna rock with and music I'm not gonna rock with. Right? And so it could be music from Fela Kuti, music from T-Vice. It could be music from LL Cool J. It could be music from T.I. It could be music from Dolly Parton or Beethoven. There's gonna be certain shit that I could rock with and certain things that I don't.
Right.
I like Lock Me, the Flower Duet.
Y'all
don't know what that is. When y'all listen, y'all gonna be like, oh shit, I know it.
You probably fuck with like Hall and Oates and shit.
Again, right? Watch, I'm gonna rewind it for you right now. It's one of my favorite songs. I don't even know what the fuck they saying in the song or this bond. It's called Lock Me, the Flower Duet, right? And you know it too, right?
It's the melody that captures.
Yo, music is certain things about music, right? Like right now, Afro beats is something that's taking the world by storm right now, and it's not something that's new. And it's like you may not understand everything that's being said, but it's something about it that may capture you and captivate. And so, you know, it might be somebody that doesn't even hear what I say initially, and it's just my voice or just the beat or whatever. And over the course of time, it's like the seed was planted, and over the course of time, it's like, all right, I got the whole picture now.
We get deep, right? And we could take it back to our high school days, right? Reggae music, reggae in the 90s, you know? Nowadays, I can understand it more. I've been around enough Jamaicans where I could dissect a Jamaican, the dialect.
But the patois.
But back then, even like my days growing up, all I would hear is the melody, the rhythm.
The girls them sugar.
That shit captured me.
I just wanted to grind on some ass. That's all.
Yeah, but you think about it.
Yeah, the butt.
You know, we talking about
you dirty dog.
Hearing a voice and hearing a sound like that shit. That's what'll grab you towards it. We don't know like 10 years, 20 years down the line that's what someone will hear. You know. Just in hearing you say that, the very first thought that I saw that shorty grinding up on you back in '95, you know, like that high school dance.
Actually,
it's puppy like, water
like,
coming out.
It's like this though, right? It's like this though, right? It's like this though. It's like gravity. It's like gravity, right? No matter where you at on the planet, no matter what you think, no matter what language you speak, that shit applies to you. Right? And so certain things that are universal.
Music.
You can speak Spanish, you can speak Creole, you can speak Portuguese, you can speak Mauritanian, you can speak Congolese. 1 + 1 = 2.
No matter what.
No matter where you at on the planet, right? Like pain, wanting to be free of it, wanting to be free, period. Different things are universal. And so like what?
That's what music is.
Yo,
man.
Listen, this is what it is. At least what I'm creating, man. What I'm creating, like I'm doing my best. I'm sharing what's in me, but I realize that everything's in me. And so I'm giving you different pieces of me, and I'm I'm doing this so that everybody on the planet can feel it. You know what I'm saying? That the album is on the way. It's called Voila.
Voila.
It's called Voila. And there's a single that's out right now that's detached from the album. It's called Tout Noir. That's available right now. You go to undeniablemusic.com.
Yeah.
And you
We just gave it to him in the show and prove.
OSVN _.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And you were talking about albums, and this is the point where, before we wrap up the show, my man Rub comes through equipped with a fucking banging album for the viewers to get ready for.
I mean, when it comes to banging albums,
bang,
hard body albums,
an album they can enjoy themselves with,
live up to,
themselves too. Yeah.
I'm sure. 07. I know 07 is gonna come with some heat.
Ooh,
that's gonna be compatible to this shit right here. I mean, KD3.
Talk about it.
KD3. You heard the joint? 07. You heard the KD3 joint?
I definitely have heard that.
You digested it right?
Honestly, I think I have to listen to it a couple more times.
Yeah.
You're gonna take it. And
that's how you know it's a good album, right?
But let me tell you, I felt the same way. Like the first time I heard it, and then the second time through, I'm like, yo, I want to hear it again.
Wow.
Third time through, I want to keep listening, because compared to the shit we got, and not even compare, because honestly, the shit that Nas is serving us is nothing to be taken for granted.
We got to give credit to Hit Boy.
Yeah,
because I feel like he finally
level,
met that one producer.
Yeah, I mean, 4 albums in 2 years.
That Magic album is crazy.
That are hard.
I think that's the best one out of the whole.
The
Hit
Magic
Boy.
one? No, you know what? I'll give you that. Magic was my favorite one, but now KD3.
I haven't heard it fully. I gotta.
And it's still fresh, right? We still early in it. We still in the early.
It might be late, right? In today's standards.
But
my answer is this. Because I definitely gave that man his flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that
well deserved, man.
Yeah, I think
he's the king of queens.
I think that man in particular,
Kevin James,
his wife
has contributed greatly. Has contributed greatly to hip hop, and not just to hip hop, but just to human understanding. Because with every album from every artist, with every painting from every artist, with every word from every person on the planet, it's like is a contribution to help understand the world better.
Yeah.
And some people got a better way to do it than others.
So you saying he's relevant, right? You would say that.
Wow.
You would say he's relevant, not like.
Again, like that album is very dope. Just off of what I heard initially. I'm not gonna compare it to anything else just yet. I know I gotta listen to it again.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
But he dove deep
to come out over the last.
I wouldn't even mention it if it wasn't worth, like, straight through. Like, honestly, that's one of the albums, at least in the last 5 years, that I can hear straight through.
Wow.
Like, without skipping a joint. Like, the shit that Nas is talking, I was going to say Nas. Nas is talking.
My man got an accent.
Nas is talking some real, he's giving us a lot of game on how to develop our own selves. As artists,
even investments, like he'll throw he'll throw mad jewels in there.
Day-to-day life shit. Like,
I had a blind moment.
Talking a lot of good shit, man.
The first KD. I'm like, yo, why you making an album about Kevin Durant? Like a dick, and I'm like, yo,
damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'll tell you this much: out of the 4 projects.
Like the Magic.
Group these, right?
I think the Magic. Was slept on.
But you haven't even heard this one.
If you go,
you haven't even heard this one
so far.
Listen to it, you're gonna hear something bigger. The Magic had a lot of hot joints, hard joints, hard. But the whole album overall.
Hold on, I think Chetty got something on this one.
Do you guys, as hip hop advocates, prefer when an artist just locks in with one producer and makes just body of work, kind of like where
I do
where Pusha
personally
did Daytona with just Ye, and like this with Kid Boy and Nas have been doing.
Great.
Or do you prefer where we had the days where a guy had a project and he had just
take it away,
Timbaland, give me somebody else, Ye,
Swizz,
thank you, had like every super producer on it, or do you guys more like, yo, this is like just the sound that I want to hear, just this guy and this guy locked in?
What
you guys artists, do you guys?
I think that's a very, 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 very dope question.
Right, because as artists,
I think that
we experience it.
Yeah, I think that.
So for the listeners or the viewers who weren't able to hear, we had an audience ask, do we prefer an artist have one producer?
Or multiple.
Just lock in with one producer, or have
multiple?
Which ironically Nas started this shit with his super producer impact album Illmatic.
I don't know if he started it, but hip hop is.
No, he was the first one. He was the first one. He was the first one. No one has ever done that prior to him.
I mean,
that's what made it a masterpiece.
I mean, I think that's something to look at, right? I think that's something to look at, right? Because on the flip side of things, a little while ago we were talking about this relevancy issue, and we're talking about a rapper that brought into question Nas' relevancy where you have a situation that is not the same kind of catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not. Yo, look. At the end of the day, it's
no way,
right? Hold on.
Close.
Yo, and at the end of the day, it's simple as this, right? Because I want to be respectful and understanding, right? Because I could get where this dude's coming from, where this brother's coming from, and so it's like this.
We don't give a fuck about.
Nah, chill. I'm speaking. Hold on, I'm speaking. Now, I'm speaking for me, right? So here's what I'm saying, though, right? Because I remember having talks with family members and other people that I rock with that were big Jay-Z fans, right? And so like the comparison between those two MCs is always me. I know that Reasonable Doubt.
That's the difference.
Well, hear what I'm saying. Hear where I'm coming from, right? Like Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt album was a really dope album to me, right? I think that album was a stamp to let everybody know like he was here, right? And the same could be said for Nas is Nas Illmatic.
Classic.
That was an album that let him know, let the world know like he's here. Even though he had made his presence known before, on Live at the Barbecue and other shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was something I was like, yo, this guy's here.
Hell for Stuff of Jesus.
The difference between those are the first entries. The production is stellar on both of those albums. Jay-Z didn't have just one producer on that album. He had multiple producers on that album. Biggie Smalls is on that album. Mary J. Blige is on that album. Source Money's on the album. Other people are on the album that made the album bigger than just Jay. But on Illmatic, it was Nas, and the only feature was AZ. It was an artist you never heard of.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like there's a different kind of weight to it. Then
I know what you get.
You see what I'm saying? So for me, again, what I'm creating, I got people that come at me like, yo, why you don't reach out to major artists and get features and so on and doing this and that to help to push things in a certain way. But it's like, yo, look, I got a lot of love and respect for a lot of great artists out there, and I would love to work with a lot of great artists out there, including some of the ones that I mentioned. However, with the things that I'm creating, I don't want anybody to be like, yo, this shit is dope because of this person. I want to stand on my own merits, G. I want you to be able to appreciate this without it being featuring X, Y, and Z. This is what came from here, from this source, from this this point of reference. You know what I'm saying?
So you think projects you lose validity for like having too many features? Like you got like 17 joints, but you got 13 features. Do you think that hurts the project, or do you think that?
I mean, I think that is different if it's your first album and your 15th album.
Yeah.
If you have as many. Look. If you look at the catalog that Undeniable has, before I started releasing music as a solo artist, officially like this now, right? Undeniable has released music with all kinds of different kind of artists and with all kinds of different soundscapes. Experimental kind of sounds, shit that people might be like, that's not hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We done made music with people that were beefing with each other. You know what I'm saying? We have features. Undeniable, Knuckle Sandwich, that album, the very first voice that you hear on that album is the artist Rod the Blizz. It ain't my voice or Sin's voice. And that's because we ain't got no big egos with what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We did what was best for the song, for the project, for the album, and this is just where we at with it.
I like that.
At least where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? So that's as best as I could put it.
Yeah, no, that's
ill.
No, that's as real as you can get.
Word up, yo. King's Disease 3, right? I thought it was Kevin Durant, like it did.
Tout Noir available.
Tout Noir.
All streaming.
Plug it in, baby.
Yeah. All streaming platforms.
Plug it in.
Tout Noir is available everywhere.
Dark Hole.
So you got an album.
Stay tuned.
Oh, you got an EP coming out, right? Album coming out.
Yeah. So one half of the joints that I did for the show Improve, and that's an interesting name that y'all chose for that. We're gonna have to build about that.
Let's do it, man.
One half of that is on this upcoming album or this upcoming body of work. This project called Voila. It's produced by Key Islam, Coco Tasso, Infinite Thought Allah. I say Key Islam Allah, Mochi, Rod the Blizz.
Blizz, not for nothing, but Rod the Blizz.
Cess Less, really dope producers on this project.
Rod the Blizz, not for nothing, but Rod the Blizz, he's a silent giant.
He's dope, yo. He's dope.
Ill.
I mean, I was here when you guys interviewed him. He was
a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you listen to his music, his shit is hard.
Now we got me and him got some drinks on the way. Y'all gonna bug out when y'all hear what me and him cooked.
He's ill.
He's on the album. As a matter of fact, those are the producers, right? Cess Less, Key Islam Allah, Infinite Thought Allah, Coco Tasso, Mochi.
That's a dope
Fred
name,
Ones.
Right?
Shout out to Fred Ones. He's one of the producers on the album too.
Fred Ones.
He mixed and mastered the whole project.
Nice.
As well. Shout out to him. Everybody that contributed. Con Boogie did a lot of the artwork on here. So salute to him. Sing Law Firm for representing me properly. You know what I'm saying? They really dope. They're a really dope group of lawyers that you guys want to look up if you don't have some. Shout out to Bonnie, RMI. Blaze It Up Radio and 18, and a couple of folks that have really been rocking with me in the trenches to help get this music out. Dan Shores, a couple of other people that have been there along the way to help push this.
You talking about real hip hop generals, right? Like real dudes that really like deep dive into the sound.
What?
Oh yeah,
they're not Marvel characters. They're real people.
I want to make sure I include the people that were a part of this too, because I have some dope folks, some dope people participate and contribute to the album. Rod the Blizz is one of the stellar ones. Shout out to Through for Corona 2. He's on the album.
Nice.
Synergize on the album.
Heavyweights.
A handful of folks. Y'all gonna have to stay tuned.
Yo, stay tuned, man. Yo, don't get them no more, man. They're gonna have to go stream it, download it, all that. Undeniablemusic.com.
Yeah, undeniablemusic.com. Tune Wise available everywhere. You can cop it there. And voila is on the way.
And voila to you motherfuckers, yo, because listen, this is how we do it in the Hip Hop Advocate Show, baby. Woo! Yo, tune in. Yo, we can find us everywhere. The Hip Hop Advocates on all platforms. Yo, 07 underscore O.
OSVN. Underscore OSVN underscore. Make sure you tap in with me and get this merch. Communicate, talk to me. I'm here. Undeniablemusic.com.
No doubt. Yo, on that note, thanks for watching. You know,
say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Reason why we stand out in the crowd. Out in the crowd. Stand out in the crowd. Out in the crowd. Stand out in the crowd. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Who the fuck you know slides? 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 Front all you want, but all you chumps gotta face facts. You can't change that. We the heads of the table. Y'all ain't got a placemat. Ain't help prepare the meal so you can't taste jack. Fuck how you feel, so our names get smacked. Envy don't look good on nobody. Jealousy don't look good on nobody. These haters is mad 'cause we the life for the party. Ask me if I care, shit, life ain't fair. If you wanna compare the comp, ain't got a prayer. Hear the battle cry, feel change in the air. High like the sky, low like a submarine. Die if you make me bring out the summer machine. They hide every time we step on the scene. Petrified, scared to death of my team. Fresher than Mr. Lean, Mr. Clean. Getting cream off of them Sweet 16s. Spit like an M16. Motherfucker fly like an F-16. What? There's a reason why we stand out in the crowd. Out in the crowd. Stand out in the crowd. Out in the crowd. Stand out in the crowd. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. There's a reason why we stand out in the crowd. Out in the crowd. Stand out in the crowd. Out in the crowd. Stand out in the crowd. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Who the fuck you know slides? Who the fuck you know slides? Who the fuck you know slides? Who the fuck you know slides?
No need for posturing, y'all imposters incompetent. I can't hide being black, but you can hide in that closet. Hey. So what you gotta brag? These hungry have-nots got it bad. Alley cats is out the bag, get the scratch. Best relax or get the tax. Y'all don't want no parts of that. Roll the dice, bet you crap. My 7 or 11 will shit on that. 5950 put a fit on that. Me and my with me gon' get on that. Westy snipe shit, fit on black. Only difference is y'all paying tax. Do it in denim or crispy slacks. Linen shirts, Panama hats. Yeah, we fly so damn high, it's cliche to touch the sky.
Yeah, the buzz is up there. Yeah, the reputation's up there. No competition, man, it's really unfair. Sleep on who? Shit, you better not dare. Who the fuck you know slides? Who the fuck you know slides?